As we get set for platform diving, the top seed Steele Johnson, the freshman from Purdue, he's already won the 1 meter.
Steele Johnson had a little over a 1-point lead going in to the 6th and final round in the 1 meter and did his best dive last, a forward 2.5 with 1 twist, scoring 8 8.5s and 9s for 83.20 points and wins the contest fairly easily.
And here are your standings through round 4. Steele Johnson of Purdue ahead by 6.2 over James Conner of Indiana. And Steele Johnson with some pressure, trying to maintain his lead in the final dive of the 5th round.
His entry into the water was a little better than James Conner. His jump may be not quite so dynamic as James Conner. So what do you do with that? You probably give it very similar scores. But remember, that entry, being as clean as it is and not throwing much splash at all, is the last thing the judges see. And it just really...
Wow. All 10s, Cynthia, for Steele Johnson.
I wouldn't argue with that. I wouldn't, because I thought that entry was so exceptional that it could override anything that you might deduct for.
What a way to execute under pressure, as Conner was catching him, and Johnson a perfect dive, and now has a 14-point lead heading into the final round. We'll see if it's entering the 6th and final round of diving. Steele Johnson had a 5th round dive which scored all 10s and now has a 14.7 lead over James Conner of Indiana. The final dive in the final round to lock up the NCAA title about to take place for Steele Johnson of Purdue, just a freshman.
And this is why you put one of your best or your most dependable dives in the last round, right here and now. Steele Johnson needs 8s. That's a walk in the park for him. Oh, big dive. He will win this contest. That's the 2nd NCAA title of this freshman's week here. Unbelievable that he stood up to the competition the way he has. And Adam Soldati, his coach, tells me that he is starting to get it.
Wow. Well, if he's just starting, I can't wait to see what he does, because in his freshman year, he's just won the national title in this event. 3 10s scored on that final dive.
Okay, the power, the poise, the strength, the beauty, and the entry. And there is James Conner from Indiana watching Steele Johnson's last round dive, and he appreciates it, because they all know when that kind of dive goes down who the winner is.
Conner will have to be content with 2nd, because Steele Johnson, in his first platform competition here at the NCAA Men's Swimming and Diving Championships, is your champion, as he beats back a challenge from James Conner. Matt Barnard slips up into 3rd. Quintero moves to 4th. And Rowdy Gaines is with our new champion, Steele Johnson.
You know, Cynthia talked about that last round dive and how important it was to you. I got to go back to that 5th round dive. Unbelievable, all 10s. Take me through that one.
It got all 10s?
All 10s, dude. You were perfect all the way through.
I don't look at the scores, so I didn't know.
You didn't even look at the score to see what you got?
No, I heard the crowd go wild, so I assumed it was good, but I didn't know it was straight 10s.
Oh, my gosh. Well, then you must have known something after the last round dive when you finished that one.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good dive. I mean, there's still stuff I can fix on it, but I'm really happy with it. No complaints, new personal record. I mean, God put me in a position where I can do something really cool with my life, and I'm going to serve him with it. So,
well, congratulations. Go enjoy this one.
Thank you very much.
Do not go away. We have got much more to come from the 2015 NCAA Men's Swimming and Diving Championships.